Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. Joining us now is Common Ground volunteer Karol Swan. She is from the Columbus area. We always love to chat with you. We've been chatting here.
Yes. Well, farmers market season is coming, and consumers like to support local farmers. I just want to remind consumers you can go to the grocery store anytime all year long and you're still supporting local farmers. And I just want to remind them of that you go to any grocery store. Well, we have a feed yard, and within 2 miles of our house there's like 10 family feed yards. There's poultry barns just a couple miles north. There's pig barns just a couple miles north. And all these products are raised by family farmers. They go to processing facilities through the distribution system. They end up in our grocery stores. And with Nebraska having 2.7 million cattle on feed, that's a pretty high percentage chance that Nebraska cattle from Nebraska feeders is going to end up in any of our stores. So if a consumer goes in there and purchases any of those pork, poultry, beef products, you are supporting a local farmer, even though it's not through the direct or through the farmer's market type thing. And there's so many products that are like that. Like for your instance, your beet sugar, that's sold in grocery stores. That's raised by Nebraska farmers. We have Nebraska farmers that raise potatoes for table. In fact, I found a Nebraska raised bag of potatoes in Walmart one day. I go, oh, look at that. And I lost my bag. But they also raise potatoes for chips. We have corn farmers in Nebraska that raise corn for chips. They sell to Frito-Lay. We have, of course, then our plethora of local bakeries, local food processing facilities that market their products in our grocery stores. So indirectly, you're purchasing Nebraska's produced items like your milk, your breads, your wheat items, but it goes through the processing and through the manufacturing, and then it ends up in our stores. You're still supporting Nebraska farmers, even though you buy it in grocery stores.
Yeah. And you mentioned this, for example, the sugar. That's sugar beets, you know, from Scottsbluff area.
The beans also.
And the beans, Nebraska's like #1 in pinto beans and #2 in Great Northerns, and so no matter what your label of your beans are, the marketers out of the Western Nebraska bean market will sell to different processing facilities. Like to name one is the bush beans, your super saver beans, your Hy-Vee beans, and then they are canned and processed. And so, it's a high percentage that could be, very likely be Nebraska raised products. And then we go down to our little products that end up in our stores that individuals do, but they associate with the store and they're able to market that way.
Your honey, your pickles.
Yeah. So it's just fun. Nebraska's #1 in popcorn, so you think everybody eats our popcorn.
That's true. Well, I know you're sticking around today, Karol. You have a recipe to share. This is already posted on our Facebook pages, and people are loving it because it is rhubarb season.
Yes, it is.
And so what do we have today?
Rhubarb custard.
Ooh, okay.
It looks really good. I'm excited for that.
It's like kind of a healthy thing. You got your fruit and your eggs,
Okay. Thanks for reminding us about this too, that we can support farmers even at the grocery store.
Even at the grocery store.
All right,
Thanks, Karol.